You ready, Todd?
Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
Yay. I am all excited.
Are you?
Yeah, because we are leaving to do something fun, and we won't be here on our regular record day, which is Thursday. So we're getting to record today, which is Monday, which means that we are recording or doing 2 episodes of TJ and Jodi's house within just a few days of each, because we recorded the last one on Thursday.
Right.
Now it's just Monday, and we're doing it again.
And we have no life, so what are we going to talk about?
No life. No.
There's nothing to talk about.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Yeah, it usually takes at least a whole week to be able to get something interesting to talk about.
And interesting.
Yeah, that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Todd, cameraman, said he has something that could be considered content for the show. So we'll get into that in a little bit, and we'll see if it's actually, worthy of the high entertainment value.
Probably better than what we have, which is not a
TJ and Jodi how. But you know what?
What?
It doesn't matter how marginally entertaining this podcast is. It's still good enough for Josh's Farmers Market to want to sponsor it.
Right.
You know, they are good people. They have to be charitable people to be sponsoring this bunch of mess.
Right.
Everybody's going to Josh's Farmers Market now. It's where the celebrities are going. Last Saturday, Ace and Amanda, his young wife, were out there buying shrimp and stuff from their fresh seafood selections. And then the next day, Mr. Todd, the camera guy, and his fiance Carrie were out there. I mean, it's just hobnobbing with the celebrities. You know what?
Poppin' place.
It kind of reminds me of when they show in Us Weekly, when we used to get the Us Weekly magazine, and they would show all the celebrities in the fall out picking out their pumpkins
and
together.
They say they're just like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Just like us.
So Josh's Farmers Market is right next to the YMCA, the big YMCA in Mooresville, North Carolina. And they're open all throughout the season, every day. Right? Aren't they open every day?
Yep.
And you got, obviously, if it's farmer's market, they've got fresh produce and all of that, but they have so much more. Great things like the best key lime pie that comes straight fresh from Florida to them. Like we said, the fresh seafood, they go to the coast every Thursday and pick it up. Comes right out of the ocean into their truck.
Just
Isn't that
flops
something?
in there.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. And then they have chicken salad that is delicious, and pimento cheese, which is delicious.
And their furniture is delicious.
And their furniture is delicious.
Their lawn furniture and stuff.
And their flowers are delicious. And their apparel, their merch is delicious.
Oh, yeah, we had a lady say that she went this weekend and got, I forgot what she said, what else she got, but she did get a red shirt. A red Josh's shirt.
Well, I told you that they had the people working there had on short sleeves like our shirts, but I didn't see them. But maybe they got them in.
Maybe. I wonder who we could ask. But you know what,
Mr. Josh,
right? But
or Mr. Garrett.
You went to Josh's Farmers Market years and years before we even thought about a podcast or anything.
Oh God, yeah.
And we didn't know Garrett. The other guy at Josh's. Alexis used to work with Garrett at some restaurant or something, so they've been friends.
Yeah, he's sweet.
And wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So now Alexis is supposed to be the account manager that Josh is now as a sponsor.
Okay.
But if I want to know something about Josh's, then I can't really go to her and ask her to find out. Because everything I ask her to do now comes with a stipulation. Like I asked her to find out something, from Garrett at Josh's the other day, if he wanted to be a part of something with my cooking show, because he mentioned like partnering up with them. And And I said, will you ask him if they have this, whatever it was? And everything comes with stipulation now that she gets to be on the cooking show.
Oh, she does that to me too. But mine is stipulation of, I will if you do the video sitting in there with the cats.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no, see ya. Forget it. Ain't happening.
Yeah, so anything I ask her to do now, it's like, will you let me be on the cooking? Like, no.
So you're cooking show and I'm sitting with cats.
She wants a video of you with cats.
You should do a show called
Sitting with cats. Oh, my gosh.
All right, so this weekend, Josh is going to be open Saturday and Sunday with the great food trucks and all the fun and all that stuff. So go to josh'sfarmersmarket.com to see all of the stuff that they have and get all the information, the schedule of what food trucks are going to be, when, and all of that kind of thing. Or you can just go to Josh's Farmers Market right next to the YMCA in Mooresville. All right, we'll get into all the what we call the meat of the show.
I don't like that.
Coming up next.
TJ and Jody's house.
Summer is coming, and that means lots of great live music. And this summer, that means Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler. Thursday, June 30th, they'll be at PNC Music Pavilion in Charlotte. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com for Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
TJ and Jody's house.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the house. What y'all doing today? We're doing the house.
House.
We can go to the house. All right, so Mr. Todd said that he has something he needs to ask our advice about, and he said I can either ask you on the show or off the show. It doesn't matter. So we will go ahead and do it on the show, Mr. Todd.
So Carrie and I are doing a major renovation in our house, right? You guys know about that?
Yeah, Carrie is his fiance.
Yeah, and so we have been living in a rental house, which is like 10 minutes away. So like my house is just like, or I should say our house, has been, it's completely
Destroyed.
a you-know-what show. And so we were out and we're at some brewery, and my neighbor who lives across the street of the house that I live in that we're renovating, he and I don't really get along. Like there's a little bit of history there, and I don't really talk to him that much, but I hadn't seen him in probably years because that's how little we talk. We're at the brewery, and he walks up to me and goes, "Hey, man." He goes, "Hey, Todd, how are you?" He's like, "The house is looking good." I'm like, "Oh, hey," and I won't say his name. And I was like, "This is Carrie," because he hadn't met Carrie yet. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "The house is looking good." He's like, "I was walking through it the other day, and I was really surprised at everything you were doing." And I was like, I heard the words go in my ear, and I'm like, I'm processing it. And I'm going, did he just say what I think he just said? And we just keep on talking, small talk, and we leave and we say goodbye. And Carrie and I are walking away, and I'm like, did I just hear him say he walked through our house? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, what the? Would that bother you?
If it was a neighbor that I got along with, no.
Yeah.
I think a renovation is different than a new build.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was a new build, but like I've got, I shouldn't say this, but like there's stuff still in the house locked away, but
Right.
But still,
yeah, I'm
you're
like,
right. A renovation is completely different than a new build.
Because we've gotten to know our neighbors because it's a new area with all the houses next to us and down the street are new. And the ones that we've gotten to know, they know we went through their house when they were building it, and they went through ours.
Yeah.
No big deal. But if we were remodeling our house and renovating stuff, or they were, I wouldn't go just walking into their house.
Especially if you haven't talked to him in how long?
right. It's not like we're friends. Like we know we don't like each other. And Carrie didn't think it was weird. I was like, I think that's weird.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
It made me very uncomfortable.
He's just being nosy.
Yeah, it creeped me out. And I'm just like, oh my God, I almost said his name, was walking through my house. I'm like, dude.
Because if it was reversed and he was doing that,
I wouldn't.
no way you'd go over there.
No.
I don't like people in my business.
He's just being nosy.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't just me that would be creeped out by that.
Yeah,
No, it was
I think
weird.
we would be creeped out too, and we would be like, "Oh, we don't want him in." Like when our kids come home from college, we're a little bit apprehensive. We're like, "Hey, well, y'all are in our house now.
Yeah.
Don't be looking around. Don't be don't make yourself at home too much."
I do say that a lot. Don't get too comfy. Speaking of, our daughter was here this weekend because her boyfriend was graduating. And so last night she got in late. You know, we barely saw her, which was fine. And I was getting ready to go to bed, and I said, "Hey, by the way," I said, "some of my," because let's remember now, she's got 2 closets. And so I said, "Hey, just so you know, I had to get some of my summer stuff out because we're leaving on a trip." I said, and
it's summer,
and I hung some of my summer stuff up in there. You'll see on the shelf. She goes, "In my closet?" I go, "Yeah," and she said, "Well, you better be getting that stuff out because I'm bringing home all my stuff." Y'all know. Her boyfriend was sitting there, and I said, "You better do something with her."
Was she trying to be funny though? I mean, I know she probably did mean I got stuff coming to put in my closet. But
I don't care.
She wouldn't just tell you better get that out. That's a sassy kind of way like that.
You
She's
really?
I don't think she would.
Okay.
I wouldn't think she would just be being,
All right.
being
Well,
sassy.
anyway, that stuff's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
She'll find a way around it. I was like, I know she's not. So I looked at him and I said, "You better do something with her. Good night." And she didn't say, "I'm joking" or anything like that.
Yeah, well, maybe she wasn't. I don't know.
I was like, "Girl, I'll throw your stuff out in the front yard."
But boy will always come and ask if he can watch the big TV.
Oh, he's sweet. And let me tell you what, that little thing has been picking up his room every day. Like I go up there and his little bed's made. He's cleaning up. It's so cute.
That little thing.
That little thing.
He must be pretty strong if he's picking up the whole room.
God, his dad jokes are so weird.
But
Anyway, that was sassy. And of course you're taking up for her.
no, I just said I didn't think. But if you say she was just being sassy,
She didn't
then
say, "I'm kidding, Mom,"
Yeah.
or she nothing. I was
Well,
like, "Oh,
when she gets home, before
Yeah,
she
I'm
starts
sure
her
you'll
grown
jerk a knot
life,
in her.
I'm gonna spank her.
I'm sure."
She's got a whipping coming from me. Just because she's 21 doesn't mean she can't get
Anyway,
a whip.
I thought
Almost
that was-
22.
Yeah,
she's
sure
almost
enough.
22.
Found that entertaining.
I'll whip that ass. That's what I'll do. I'll get a belt after
And her
her.
boyfriend was like, "Okay. Yeah. He's okay though. He has 2 sisters, and everybody fights, so he knows how to handle it.
You know, I was asking today on the regular old morning show. That girl on our show was saying how she has to hide snacks in her car because she knows if she's off somewhere and she gets hungry, she gets mad. So she has to put snacks in her car so she can, before she starts getting mad, she has to eat something. When did that start? Where women,
That's been a thing.
I know, but it's not that.
My dad's that way.
But it hasn't been around that long where you just say, "I'm going to get mad if I don't get something to eat."
Yeah.
Like I don't ever remember my Nana getting pissed off because she was a little bit hungry. When did women start doing
Because
that?
your nana always had some good old meal ready.
No, but she would get hungry from that. Women have been getting hungry
She
for
passed snacks in her
years.
purse.
But women have been getting hungry, but they never would say, "I'm mad because I'm hungry."
But my dad
now
does
that's
that.
Yeah, I know.
You got to feed him
But
snacks.
I know, but it's a common thing with women now. Younger women get mad when they get hungry.
It's not just younger women, and it's not just women. Don't be starting all that.
Your dad is the exception. Okay, I'm not saying it's only them, but I'm saying for the majority, like men don't ever say they're hangry, as a matter of fact. It's
you
always
sure?
women that's, well, first of all, not many people say hangry anymore anyway, or should. Yeah, that's not an up-to-date slang
According to
term.
him. Hungry. I'm hungry.
I don't know.
I'm hungry.
I don't know. But there's,
Okay, but you probably just don't know the
but I don't ever hear. Let me put it this way: men never say, "I am pissed off because I'm hungry." Men never say that. Women say it. So that's all I can go by is what I hear and what I don't hear.
Okay.
Men will say, "I'm hungry," you know, and then they may say something crude like, "I'm so hungry I could eat whatever."
Ew.
You know, like a skunk salad. I could eat a skunk salad. You know, stuff like that.
I don't know.
But women just say they get mad, and you always say that it's not right for people to get mad because they're hungry. You're usually
I don't
saying
get hungry like that. I get hungry, but
I know,
don't.
but you're usually one to criticize somebody who says I'm mad because I'm hungry.
Well, I do think
But
it's
now-
ridiculous. No, I do think it's ridiculous, but you are trying to label it onto just women saying that, and it's not. That's what I'm saying.
Other than your dad, how many men do you know or have ever known
Todd,
that will
Mr. Todd.
say I'm mad because I'm
See?
hungry?
I can tell when he needs a little dum-dum or a little snack, a little Luna bar or something. I know.
Okay.
There are people. There are men.
But I mean, it's not a thing that men are known for. Let me put it that way. Men, you may think men, oh, he's grumpy because he's hungry.
But women are known for that?
Now they are, yes. They wear it like a badge. Like the girl on the show today said, I know I'm going to get angry if I'm going to get mad if I get hungry.
Okay.
Maybe it's a thing where women are just more they're more self-aware. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
But just because I say something's about women and men doesn't mean in a negative way. Doesn't mean it's negative. I just mean that there's a difference.
But
you
I
don't hear men say I'm pissed off because I'm hungry. Women do. They want you to know that when they get hungry, they get mad.
Okay.
Almost like a warning.
No, almost like they want to own it.
Oh.
You know, I want to own. This is another emotion that I have. I'm hungry, therefore I get mad. Men would just say "Ooh," and gripe or something, and then somebody hands them a dum dum, and they're okay, you know. But I think if you get mad because you're hungry, and not you know, if you haven't had anything in a couple of days or whatever, but if you're truly mad because you're hungry and you're an adult, then you need to reevaluate whatever sex you are.
Yeah.
An adult getting mad just because they're hungry.
I'm just going to be quiet.
And your dad too.
Okay.
I'm talking about you, Dad.
Yeah, well,
But he wouldn't say he gets mad when he's hungry.
he's a brat.
No, he's not.
He's a brat when he's hungry. Yes, he is. And I said it, Dad. You're a brat when you're hungry. He knows. My mom's got to keep him crackers like a toddler. She does. Got a little snack for your dad. He's going to be hungry if we have to wait 5 minutes for a table.
But I thought that was because of his his gallbladder
He's
situation.
been that way. No, he has been that way.
I've never noticed that.
Please, yes, you have. And you talk about him.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
I
Dad.
don't. No, I don't.
Anywho.
But I get accused of getting mad about everything too that I don't get mad about.
You don't get mad about being hungry.
No, but I mean, there are other things that I don't get mad about
Like what?
that I get accused of.
I don't ever think you're really mad about anything. Unless
I'm
you
super
can't watch
sweet.
TV. That's the only thing. If he goes like how some people will say I'm hangry or whatever for not eating. If he has to go a day or so without the TV, ugh, it's not good.
Well, the main thing is that what makes me angry or frustrates me is when you're paying for a service that's not working.
Yep.
Like when our TV is through the Wi-Fi now, and the Wi-Fi is not working, and I know why it's not working. It was because one of the service people that came out here and hooked up the neighbor's Wi-Fi messed ours up.
Boy says it's working now. He said it didn't.
But I'm talking about the day that it went off, that I had to go out there and say, hey, dude, when are you going to put my internet back on? Jody just attributes that to the fact that I wasn't able to watch TV. And that's why, that's the one thing that could get me up dealing with people.
Because meanwhile, our irrigation system is spouting off water after it's been off for 20 minutes. And he's like, something's wrong out there.
No, I've been frustrated about that.
Uh-oh.
whole
You
thing,
getting
too.
angry?
Yeah, I mean, because again, that's an expensive thing, and that's the whole. That's why I said about the whole building of a house. If you don't ever have to build a house, don't do it. Find a house that's already built.
Yeah.
Because you
But
got to go
honestly-
through these growing pains of a new house. It's
Okay.
just a pain in the ass all the time.
Honestly, living in a house is the same thing. There's always, when we lived in our other house for 11 years,
It didn't start
every
happening
day
for a
something
while.
broke.
Not in the very beginning. In the very
All right.
beginning, we lived in it several years before we had to start getting things repaired and redone and all that.
okay.
But when you do anything new, it's like, all right, well, it's a trial and error thing. Look, Mr. Todd still can't even get these TVs in here to work. We've had them for a month now, up and ready to go.
Is that making you angry?
Makes me
Yeah,
angry.
yeah, kind of.
Everybody's angry.
We've paid for these TVs. We paid to have them mounted on the wall, and now they don't do what they're
Well,
supposed to
okay,
do.
then let's fix this. Who can we get that understands the system? Because you said you don't want to do it.
Todd,
Thought
she's
Rob
talking
was
to
gonna
Todd.
do it, but I know he wasn't here today.
So who could do that?
Well, not me.
Well, let's
I know
start with that and let's call that
Well,
person.
we have people who know how to do TV stuff. One of them's right there. His name is actually Mr. Todd, the cameraman.
But do you know? You know what my frustration is?
What?
Is I'll sit here and like if I stay here today and fix these TVs,
Tomorrow it'll be broken.
tomorrow the people won't turn them on, or they'll
No.
turn them on. So not and by people, I'm being vague. People not in. This
No,
room.
the last time you were here that you got them going,
Yeah.
and you said turn them on or whatever, they did exactly like you said do, and it didn't work. It reset
They
or
do act a
something
little
after
crazy.
you left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
wish I would have been in on the decision making of buying all the same brand to where the remote is going to turn all of them on and mess them all up.
Are
at
they
the
all
same
different
time.
brands?
No, they're all the same.
brand.
So the remotes
Oh, they're all.
work each TV. So we have,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I wish I could have been in on the decision because, like, I love how decisions get made, and then you get brought in to fix something that you hadn't. And I'm not talking about you,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He's like, what?
but yeah,
Oh, well,
Um,
it'll get fixed.
but I mean, I'm just saying that the mindset of, we built a brand new house. Everything should just be. It's kind of like when you buy a new car, the car runs like a new car. If something happens and they say, well, it's under warranty, just run it back by there. Then you're like, oh man,
But what you're talking about, that's a normal thing, honestly, for new homes.
I know.
It really is.
I
Like
know.
all the hiccups.
Right. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying that's what comes with building a new house.
Sure.
And that's why I'm saying don't build a new house unless you absolutely have to because it's a pain.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Things aren't going to be right for a long time after you move in. You're not going to be fully comfortable and think that everything is the way it should be. I mean, for a long time, like years. Years.
Thank God you got Jody though.
Oh, I thank God every day that I have Jody.
Makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, she handles all kinds of stuff that I wouldn't be good at handling and probably would run from handling.
Like I get, like our son, the internet keeps kicking me off. No. I said, well, you got a phone, call them and tell them about it.
Yeah, so
Because I get sick of making the phone calls.
So he comes in, he looked up the number we were supposed to call. I tried to call him, and the guy goes, oh, this is not the service number for service. You have to call that number, and then hung up on me. And then Aiden said, I'm looking at it on the website right now. It says, this is the number you call to report a problem. I said, well,
whatever. I
evidently
called
that
it.
wasn't it.
I called
And,
it Friday and they reset it from there. And then he said, ever since then, it's been fine.
Okay, well, good. Thank you.
But I don't know what number y'all was.
But I even said that, like
Like, really?
I joke around about Jodi and being a control freak and all of that kind of stuff, but I always give her credit for the stuff that she does, and I realize is very, very important.
Thank you.
Like, who knows if our daughter would have graduated college with the high grades and Stop doing that in
Oh.
the microphone. It seems like
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
you've been doing it the whole show today, and I was like,
I must have some anxiety.
I didn't want to say anything.
I'm sorry.
The first 9 times it happened.
I'm sorry. I'm breathing. Sorry. Okay, I'll be quiet. I forget where I am.
But anyway, I said that helps that Jodi was there helping her through the whole thing with making sure that the school, dealing with the school and dealing with other parents and giving her helpful things, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, Jodi gets plenty of adoration from me. And not just about you being pretty, because that's not necessarily stuff to brag on you about. I mean, that's just mandatory.
Oh, mandatory.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your job, staying pretty.
Okay.
But I compliment you on being pretty because, I mean, in the military, when someone does something above and beyond their duty, something heroic, they get medals for it. So even though they were just doing their job, they get commended for going above and beyond. So when you're looking really pretty, and I tell you that's kind of like giving you a medal.
Okay.
So
You are something else. He is. He is
I know.
something.
I know. Wow. So at least we don't have neighbors just walking through our house.
True.
Our grass may, not be in a good state right now, and
I know. We're working on it.
you should have seen me trying to get all that garbage out there this morning down that big hill of our driveway without turning on any lights because I don't want to disturb the new neighbors who don't have window treatments yet.
One of the cushions fell out in the street.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I mean, we look like we had a frat party. Mm-hmm. What happened?
When it's just the two of us, the can's not even full when I wheel it down to the bottom of the driveway for the people to get.
Bring 2 children, guest.
But I mean, that can't be just. There had to be something else going on.
That was for a week.
I mean, the lid wouldn't even close on the big trash can.
I know, it was insane. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Wait, did I clean?
You cleaned out the
pantry?
Yeah, you cleaned out the pantry.
That's what happened. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Because I think I had 3 bags of trash from that.
Yeah. Well, so I guess today when Todd comes to do the cooking show, we can do a feature on the pantry then, since it's cleaned out. Here's our pantry.
Here's the pantry.
Won't that be interesting?
So exciting. Mm-hmm. So exciting.
So I never read the comments after those things run, those fend for yourselves cooking show things. Did anybody mess with me about the big hat that I was wearing for the Pinana Colada one that I did, or did anybody even watch it?
Did you wear like a straw hat?
Yeah, one of those big beach hat things.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then my navy t-shirt with the palm trees on it.
Gosh, yes.
Nobody commented on the hat, but somebody said, "Man, that looks freaking awesome, sir." And then somebody asked, "Why? Any reason you didn't do a sugar rim? Is it already sweet?" On the Pinana Colada.
Oh, I was going to say, that's kind of a personal question. I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
My goodness.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean, is it already sweet? It's got coconut cream, coconut milk, pineapples,
Sweet.
bananas, and then banana rum in it. So,
Sweet.
yeah, it's sweet, sweet.
Sweet, sweet.
Give me brain freeze, too. Do you get brain freeze? You get brain freeze. Yeah.
We did that. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Oh, it was bad. I was standing behind you, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Because my little friend Jenny's husband, Michael, he and I like those fruity kind of drinks and all.
Girly
sweet drinks. And then when we get the frozen drink like that, I get brain freeze so badly that I can't enjoy it. And he gets throat freeze. And he'll just cough Like it's me going, oh, holding my head, trying to get warm. I think I've read before, if you get warm air in your mouth, then that'll take away the brain freeze. So I'm like this and looking up at the sun with my mouth open, and he's just.
Well, that sounds real attractive.
Yeah.
Jenny and I are
fun.
drinking our beer like weirdos. Golly.
Yeah, you would
Stick
think
to a
we
good
would
old beer. You'll be fine.
think we would learn by now not to do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I can't handle more than one of them. I can barely make it through that.
I like those kinds of drinks, but to me, they're a dessert. Like one is enough.
Yeah.
You know, I used to love margaritas so much, but when you get old, they give you heartburn. But I love them, but they don't agree with me. One does.
And one of my very favorite things in the world could be in danger of disappearing. And we'll have to take a break and tell you about it in the next
Is
segment.
it me?
No, you better not be disappearing.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right, I hope that my worry here is a little bit premature. But Jodi said this weekend, actually said it yesterday, that she's getting to where she doesn't even like Mexican food.
What?
And I love Mexican food.
Well,
and going to Mexican restaurants.
It's another old people problem. So I like it, but if I eat it too late at night, it gives me heartburn like all night long. So I'm gonna have to eat at 5.
Or just
Not
make it a
7:30.
lunch thing.
Yeah, I think if I do that, I'm okay.
Okay, good.
But
Okay,
dinner
all right.
time, oh no, I can't do
Man.
that again.
All right, well, that's fine.
I mean,
we'll
I'll
just eat at
go.
lunch.
I'll go if you, because I know you love it, and I'll go. But I just won't.
But I'm not going to want to do anything that you don't want to do or that you're not into doing. I mean, I won't want to do that.
Okay, yeah, we can go eat Mexican, but I just need to do that. Like the other night, we ate it. I think it was 8 or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I mean, you did say though yesterday, I don't even think I like Mexican food anymore. That's all I was going on.
It was because of that. It was because when you feel like that, and I did all night, I was just up and down. Oh, miserable. Yep.
That why you were asking me for Tums before you went to bed.
Yeah. It's bad. I don't like that. I don't like to eat heavy like that anyway before I go to bed.
But I mean,
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I did it again. I'm sorry.
stop
Breathing.
sighing.
I'll stop breathing.
She does that all the time. Like, it always sounds like she's mad about something. She'll be doing something in another room, whatever, and I'll hear, yo, what is it? Nothing? Can I breathe? I say, why are you sighing? I'm not.
It's better than talking.
What is?
Sign. At least I'm not saying ugly things.
But what was I saying about Mexico? in Mexico. Mm-hmm. We didn't.
Eating
We
late.
ate at 8 though, and we didn't go to bed until like 11. Right?
Yeah, that's plenty of time for it to
Settle in and start refluxing on you.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. We're still going to eat Mexican.
Okay, well, I mean, because I wouldn't want to go without you if, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to go and you say, go eat, I don't have to eat anything, or you just,
Right.
you ate, plain tortilla chips or something. I wouldn't want that. You'd take the fun out of it.
I know. Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Then I'd have to be sneaking off and doing it. Like, where'd you go? I was at the salad place. I wasn't eating Mexican. I'm not bringing heartburn home. You'd be like, I caught heartburn from you. You ate Mexico today.
Mm-hmm. Mexico today.
Don't be give. That's what we say. We're going to Mexico.
I am okay at lunch, though.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're good.
So you still get you a Speedy Gonzales, number 5 or whatever that is.
Whatever it is, yeah.
The lunch. I had the lunch.
I do like
she
it.
always drinks whatever time of day is. She'll ask for the lunch portion.
Yeah.
Of any place that has different lunch portions.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll still eat it. It'll be fine. But I don't love it like you do.
Well, I know that, but not many people do love it like I do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then she'll say, she tries to speak Spanish, and she'll say, L50 number L50 amigo.
I do not. No, I don't, El Dumbo.
2 enchiladas, cheese.
Shut up,
Cheese-o.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.